5 changes, which is 16 more than any other team in the Premier League across all competitions. But that is reflected in their results, isn't it?
It is. There's just an inconsistency, and I think we expect them to perform at a higher level, and at the moment they're just not quite doing that. I agree with Leon, what Leon just said there. The one thing that when you make changes is you need experienced bodies in the field to maybe manage the younger players. But what you want all the time is relationships that you're building throughout the season.
I think we start in the right way. We were in control of the game. We scored the goal. And then when we concede the first goal, after 4 or 5 minutes, I don't remember, we concede the second one. So it became every time more difficult. Second half, I think we were much better compared to the first half. But again, every game, I think it's a chance for all of them to show the reason why they are here.
Which is 16 more than any other team in the Premier League across all competitions. But that is reflected in their results, isn't it?
It is. There's just an inconsistency, and I think we expect them to perform at a higher level, and at the moment they're just not quite doing that. I agree with Leon, what Leon just said there. The one thing that when you make changes is you need experienced bodies in the field to maybe manage the younger players. But what you want all the time is relationships that you're building throughout the season. But you also need a level of fitness throughout the season as well, and some of the players that are coming in haven't played enough games, so they don't look sharp, and it just has a knock-on effect throughout the team. And as Reece James says, you'll make mistakes off the back of that.
Do you think the Club World Cup finals got anything to do with this in terms of how late their season went on, or how early their season, kind of their pre-season, then had to start?
Yeah, I don't think we'll know the full effects of it until the end of the season, but I know that the data is probably very low on the teams that have been there. They're probably, a lot of them are in the fatigue zone more so than they would be at the
point in the end. What did you make of that as a whole?
I think the big difference was especially inside the box. We conceded again silly goals that we could avoid, and we could probably finish better most of the action that we created. But yeah, as you said, it's 1 point. Now we need to recover it for Saturday.
After obviously you got the goal, you went ahead. What did you feel then didn't happen in like the second part of the second half that allowed them back into the game?
No, yeah, I think we conceded the first goal. They were with 10 players. It's quite silly to concede this kind of a goal, and then we conceded the penalty after after that they score. So second half it's more difficult because you are behind, 2-1 behind the score. You need to score. But yeah, I think the big difference today was especially inside the box.
You mentioned the handball there. Have you seen it back? What did you make of the decision given against Tato?
I think, I think I think it's handball. Looks like handball.
He had quite a tough first half, but how positive was it the fact he recovered and had a very good second half?
Yeah, but I think second half overall we were all good. We conceded some transition, but was also normal because we are, behind, so we need to score. We concede something, but again, we need to defend better inside the box, and we need to probably attack better in the opposite box.
Obviously, you made 3 subs at half-time. 2 of them did combine, sort of, I suppose. The ball from Liam Delap was lovely, and a finish from Alejandro Garnacho as well. I suppose as a manager, that's obviously what you want to see so soon after bringing them on.
Yeah, some of the change that we plan. Some of the change is just to change a little bit the game. But again, yeah, I think Garna was good, Enzo was good, Liam also was good.
Esteban is Chelsea's joint top scorer this season. Another goal. Just how good was that touch and finish?
Yeah, it's very good. But even second half, when he didn't score, but he created many chances, he's a huge player, yeah.
And just finally, is there any update on Romeo Lavia's injury?
No, not yet. Not yet. We'll see in the next hours.
We set up strong. We made 2 errors that led to a penalty and a goal that we gifted them, and then to get back in the game is difficult. Their fans were quite good tonight. The pitch was difficult to play, but this is something we expected and didn't quite adapt to.
Did the defending in your box need to be better tonight?
No, I think if you look over the course of the season, if you look at the goals we've conceded, have probably they haven't been amazing play. They've more been our mistakes, and that's something we need to improve and try and cut out.
Obviously, let's talk about the first goal because I want to talk about Esteval. He's Chelsea's joint top scorer this season. I mean, you guys in the team must be buzzing with his impact.
No, he's an amazing player. You know, he has the world at his feet. You know, he's obviously still so young, so we need to protect him and keep him healthy. You know, he has a lot of development still to come, but no, we are super happy with him here.
After the goal, what do you feel like did or maybe didn't happen to allow them back into the game, or was it just a case of 2 mistakes led to 2 goals?
No, I think 2 mistakes led to 2 goals, and it's difficult when momentum in the game changes. We simply didn't do enough. We had a few chances that we didn't take. I know we have ourselves to blame.
What was Enzo's message to you at half time? Because when you came out in the second half, there was much more intent, it felt like.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to disclose what he said, but no, the message was clear from him. Is one half of football. We still had half the game, to turn the game around, and we tried, and no, today wasn't enough.
Have you seen the handball decision that was given against Hato? Have you got any opinions on it?
No, I haven't watched it back. I haven't seen it.